Hello, this is Susan Poss. We are still working in section 5.6. This time we're multiplying the sum and the difference of two terms. So sum, of course, means addition. Difference, of course, means subtraction. So we're going to be working with binomials. It says two terms. We're going to be working with binomials that have the same terms, but in one binomial we will see an addition, and in the other binomial we will see a subtraction. So you can see the first example. Well, let me make up one. Let's say we have k plus 13 and k minus 13. So you see we have the same two values, but we have a plus in one binomial and a minus in the other binomial. So if you do FOIL on this, which is first times first, outer, inner, you'll notice that we come up with this outer and inner we come up with two terms that are the same values, but they are opposite in sign, so they drop out, they add up to 0. So we end up with just a binomial expression, in this case k squared minus 169. So you're going to see that happening in all of these. So first times first, outer, inner, last times last. These two add up to 0, b squared minus 9. First times first, outer, inner, last times last, and again you see here that these two add up to 0, or 0x, I guess I should say. The more of these you can practice, the better off you're going to be, because in Chapter 6 we're going to be turning this process around and trying to figure out how to go in reverse, how to take the answers that we're generating right now and get back to the original factors. So you'll be starting with x squared minus 4, and you'll be expected to know how to get back to x plus 2 times x minus 2. So I'm just following my rule here for first, outer, inner, and last, noticing again that these two in the center are opposites, which means they add up to 0. Okay, and I have several practice problems down here. These are all just kind of a culmination of the various things we've talked about here. The first three I've already worked out because I didn't want to take up a whole lot of time on the video. I do want to show you this one where we have something in parentheses squared and then a multiplier sitting outside the parentheses. So you need to do the squaring first. Again, you can follow the rule and take that little rule shortcut, or you can expand it like I'm going to do. So I'm going to first of all multiply and get 9x squared, I'm doing FOIL here, minus 9xy minus 9xy plus 9y squared. This is one where the two don't drop out, they actually double up. So let me do that combining to get 18xy. Remember, when you're adding like terms, the coefficients add or subtract, and the powers, the exponents, remain the same. All right, so I've done everything in the parentheses, so my last part of the process here is to take this factor of x that's sitting out in front and distribute that. So that goes from an x squared to an x cubed. This goes from an x to the first to an x to the second. And this one had no x factor in it, so I'm going to insert that x factor. I'm writing kind of big there. Hope I can squeeze this next one in. All right, so first times first, outer, inner, last, times last. On this one, you need a common denominator, so I'm going to convert 1/2 into 2/4, so that everything now is that I'm going to need to combine here, these two, are in terms of fourths. And I think that's all you need to see me do. I don't think you need to see that last one out there. We probably already have covered that.